This video is week number 2 of my in-depth review of Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. For the best experience, be sure to start watching this video series from the beginning. So last week I mentioned that, of course, I signed up for Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. And last week I mentioned that there was a few kind of hidden bonus videos, if you will, that I found in one of the sections. So I said that I would go over those bonus videos, and what I found was that I was able to get in access to about 9 of those videos, and I spent over 5 hours watching those videos. 2 of the 9 were just only 3 minutes long. They were on desktop shortcuts and position sizing, if you only want to use a half a position instead of a full position, because sometimes Tom calls for a half of a position. So it's just a couple 3-minute videos on that. Now the other 7 videos, which were well over 5 hours, they had about 5 to 10 minutes of informative data about the 4 rules that Tom uses in trading. But most of those 7 videos were upsells. Tom has several other services that he touts, including a private chat room. He has his roadmap software and a new alert service. And they also brought on guests. So Tony Saliba came and he pitched his brokerage platform. Mike Burnick came on and pitched his fast fortune service. And Martin Tillier came on and he pitched his advisory service. One thing though, Roger did show up. He made an appearance in 2 of these videos. He showed up for about 5 to 10 minutes in each one of the videos. And I would not call that being there every step of the way as promised. And I definitely did not see anything regarding a plan to follow from Roger. So I just wanted to kind of do a quick report on those 9 videos that were available, those little bonus videos. And really the bottom line is, it was watching 5 hours of upsells. After a week with the early bird alert system, I've kind of got an idea of position sizing. I think I've got this down. Only time will tell. I'm definitely much better off than I was last week. This is the second week, early in the second week. So far my understanding is that Tom risks 50 cents per tranche, or $50. So I need to size according to a $50 per tranche per trade. And if I can figure out my dollar amount, my risk and my reward amount, then I can calculate my tranche size. So I'm either going to make $50 per tranche or lose $50 per tranche. So I'm starting with the account of $25,000, and my goal is 1% per day. So $250 a day is $1,250 per week. Times 4 weeks, that's how long I'm going to stay with this course. That would be $5,000. And it looks like he averages about 3 trades per week. That's the numbers that I'm kind of gathering. So my goal is going to be approximately $600 per trade. So again, he talked about 50 cents in risk, $50 in reward per trade. So one option contract or one tranche would be $50. So I need to be trading 12 contracts in order to get up to that $600 per trade range. So over a 4-week time horizon, that would be approximately 10 trades. And he has a win rate of 93.2%. So 9 wins times $600 is $5,400. 1 loss is $600. So that'd be a total of $4,800 in 4 weeks. So that gets close to this $5,000 in 4 weeks, which would be my goal of 1% per day. So $4,800 in 4 weeks is approximately 1% per day on a $25,000 account. So my sizing risk is going to be $600 per trade. Now, when he says to put on a half of a position, obviously I'm going to risk $300 to make $300, or I'm going to be doing 6 contracts in one trade, or 6 tranches. So that kind of sums up where I'm at this point, coming into my second week, of how much risk I need to take in my trade sizing. Now, he did nothing to the effect of showing any of this kind of stuff when it comes to trade sizing. I had to kind of figure it out on my own. So I will get into what my opinion is as to why he's not sharing this kind of information to help you size your account properly. I'll get into that later in the course. This is Carl Dahm with the Real P&L channel. It is day 6 with Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. Today is Monday, August 3rd, 2020. The information in this video is my opinion and my experience. Tom put out a text yesterday afternoon, that would be Sunday afternoon, that he was having a meeting, a planning session meeting tomorrow morning, which was today at 5 a.m. Look, I'm not really interested in a planning meeting. I'm really interested in, just give me the trades that you want me to do and I'll execute those. Then at 6:30 a.m. this morning, a text came in to buy 1/2 of a position. And for me, that means risking $300 to make $300. And I had no issues with the trade execution, and it was trade number 68. Then late in the morning, I was given a closing price for the trade number 68. So I put in a GTC order to close, and you can see the GTC order here. You could also see the order execution of when I got into the trade here. I also received a text about updates for trades number 66 and trade number 60, but those were trades made before I started the service. Now, compared to my modern options portfolio, which is one larger account with portfolio margin and one smaller account with regular margin, I just looked at my accounts for about 20 seconds and I was done for the day. Now, just to recap, I had one filled order today. I have one open order, and that order is to close out my current position. So overall, I have one open position and I have one closed position since July 28th, 2020. My goal is to make 1% per day, which is approximately $250 per day. On June 28th, I started my account with $25,000. My current balance is $25,098, and this is 6 days later, 6 trading days later. And my opinion is that my account did not make 1% today, following Tom. And there you have it for day 6. This is Carl Dahm with the Real P&L channel. It is day 7 with Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. The information in this video is my opinion and my experience. I did not get a text from Tom this morning, so I checked the daily report, and Tom said that if a certain stock goes higher to a certain level, we may buy it, but that never happened. So there was nothing really new. He did say that to pay attention to the closing order that we placed yesterday, and in fact, pretty much about a minute after the market opened, we closed out our position that we put on yesterday, I believe it was, or 2 days ago. So that one was a winner. So that's really good. So today's stats are: I had one filled order, 0 orders to open, 1 order to close, and overall I have 0 positions, and I have 2 closed positions since July 28th, 2020. Oh, and something else happened today. I did actually receive a text alert, but it came from Wealth Press. And if you look at the text alert here, I clearly said to stop texting me. But I guess they can do whatever they want. And they shut out another text, which I would call spam at this point, because I clearly told them to stop texting me. So there's 2 positions that I've had on. One of them was a break even and one of them was a winner. But that's 2 positions, and this is day 7. We're really not moving along as fast as I might have thought in terms of getting that 1% per day. The other thing is I haven't seen Roger Scott anywhere. Like, he hasn't even been mentioned. Is he even part of this? I don't think he's part of this at all. And the other thing is, I haven't seen any daily videos that are supposed to occur before the market opens, so you can kind of get a feel for what's going to happen, and nothing like that. No daily videos. We get that morning report, I get a text, but the daily videos, not happening. And if they are, they're not before the market opens. I mean, there's been a few videos that have come out, but they haven't been before the market opens. Compared to my modern options portfolio, one with a larger account with portfolio margin, and one with a smaller account with regular margin, my regular margin account had a position closeout today. So probably spent about 10 minutes opening a new position back up. Now, just to recap, I had 1 filled order, no orders to open, 1 order to close that was filled. I have no positions on right now. I've had 2 positions since July 28, 2020. My goal is to make 1% per day, which is approximately $250 a day. On June 28th, I started my balance with $25,000, and you can see my current balance is $25,315. My opinion is that my account did come close to making 1% today, but this is the only day so far out of 7 days that it's made that 1%. So there you have it for day 7. This is Carl Dahm with the Real P&L channel. It's day 8 with Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. I got a text from Tom about 10 minutes before the open of the market today, and he gave a trade to open. Tom was not exactly sure which trade to make. He had the stock picked out. He wanted to fit it into a price rather than fitting it into a certain option, or a certain expiration, and a certain strike. So he did move it around a little bit, and he adjusted the expiration cycle, and I was able to get a fill on the price target that he wanted. You can see that I opened this position up today. So today's stats, I had 1 filled order, and now I have 1 open order, and I had no other trades for today. So overall, I have 1 open position, and I have 2 positions that I've closed since July 28th, 2020. And compared to my modern options portfolio with 1 larger account with portfolio margin and 1 smaller account with regular margin, it's pretty much the same. I mean, I did a trade today. It didn't take very long. It was pretty easy to follow Tom. And then, of course, I looked at my portfolio, looked at my 2 accounts, and didn't do anything. It just took about 5 seconds. I mean, I just looked at them, didn't have to do anything. Now you can see, here's the alert that I received. So it's pretty clear and simple and easy to follow. And you can see where he made the change at the last second there. A couple minutes after the market opened, he kind of finalized the price and everything that I should do. So I kind of could have waited for that final text, the one that comes just after the market opens, just to kind of make sure that I'm following and doing exactly what he is doing. And I was able to pretty much do that. My goal is to make 1% per day, which is approximately $250. And on June 28th, I started my account with $25,000. My current balance is $25,149. You can see that this particular position is down from when I opened it this morning till the market closed, down about $150. My opinion is that my account did not make 1% following Tom today. And there you have it for day 8. It is day 9 with Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. Today is Thursday, August 6th, 2020. When I woke up this morning, there were no new trades for the day. And Tom mentioned that he doesn't want to do a trade today because the market is opening up neutral. And then about 8:30 a.m., I did get a text alert to open a new position. So I placed the order, and I got a slightly worse price than what Tom got, or what he recommended, which is no big deal. So today's stats are I had 1 filled order, 1 opened order, and 0 closed orders. Overall, now I have 2 positions opened and 2 positions closed since July 28th, 2020. Compared to my modern options portfolios, this took a little bit more work. I mean, I had to put a position on. It wasn't really difficult. But with my modern options portfolios, I just looked at them for 5 or 10 seconds and I was done for the day. My goal is to make 1% per day, which is approximately $250. On June 28th, I started my account with $25,000 and my current account balance is $24,992. My opinion is that my account did not make 1% following Tom today. And I was watching one of his videos and he did mention that you could follow him, follow his trades, and make a living doing that. But so far, what I'm doing does not reflect that that statement is true. But it is only day 9. So there you have it for day 9. It is day 10 with Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. Today is Friday, August 7th, 2020. The information in this video is my opinion and my experience. There were no texts this morning before the market opened. So I went to check the daily report and Tom said that he probably won't open anything new for a while due to the seasonality of the market. Then at 6:35 a.m., 5 minutes after the market opened, I got a closing price and order for the position that we opened yesterday. And it was pretty much at break even. And you can see here that my order was filled. So we pretty much broke even on that one. I did get a text based on a older trade, a trade that was an adjustment on something before I even started the service. So there was nothing to do there on that text. Today's stats are I had 1 filled order, 0 orders to open anything, 1 to close one of my positions. Overall, I now have 1 open position and 3 closed positions since I started the service on July 28th, 2020. Compared to my modern options portfolios, one with the larger account and one with a smaller account, I spent about 15 minutes today opening a new position on my larger options portfolio account today. Also, again, my goal is to make 1% per day, which is approximately $250. On June 28th, I started my account with $25,000. My current balance is $24,750, so I'm down about $250. It says here I'm down $146, but you have commissions and other costs. And my opinion is that my account did not make 1% today following Tom. And so there you have it for day 10. This concludes week 2 with my in-depth review of Roger Scott and Tom Busby's Early Bird Millionaires Club. Be sure to be on the lookout for week number 3.